Nathan Zegura here at Huntington Bank Field, where the Browns fall to the Ravens 23-16, dropping to 2-8 on the season. And this one, though, was a roller coaster for the Browns today. It was a game that saw Myles Garrett record 4 more quarterback sacks. The Browns in the game would have 5 sacks. They would have 10 tackles for loss. And for the most part, kept Lamar Jackson, who threw 2 interceptions, he came in the game with only 1 on the season, in check. But unfortunately, we know the outcome. So how did we get there? It was a great defensive performance, and the Browns got some big plays on special teams as well. Some of the scoring early came because of those special teams. They muffed a punt, did the Baltimore Ravens, as Corey Bojorquez hit a big spinner into this windy night. The Browns would recover. They'd get a field goal. They would also get a defensive touchdown. Devin Bush taking an interception off the hands of Keaton Mitchell into the end zone. So the Browns 10 points right there off of turnovers. They'd get another interception, another 10 tackles from Carson Swessinger. But the story, as it has been all year, the Browns just could not get enough going on offense. And ultimately, that's why they end up falling here 23-16 to the Baltimore Ravens. But the Browns had 2 quarterbacks in this game. Dillon Gabriel played the first half. He went 7 of 10, just over 60 yards. Nothing huge down the field, but he was efficient in operating the offense. It wasn't enough. The Browns didn't have a single third down conversion in that first half, but he would ultimately be knocked out. And so in would come Shedeur Sanders. And this crowd went nuts when Shedeur came in. Unfortunately, he found it tough going here against the Baltimore Ravens team that blitzed him relentlessly. He would finish 4 of 16 in this one. He would throw his first career interception. But the Browns did have an opportunity, and did Shedeur late in the game, down 7. After the Ravens scored, they had a 4th and 1 at the 35. Mark Andrews, their tight end, got like he was going to take a sneak, faked a pitch to Lamar Jackson, spun all the way around, untouched, 35 yards. One of the craziest plays I've ever seen. But the Browns had a chance. Shedeur Sanders had a chance. They would kick it in the end zone. Browns take over at their 35-yard line. He'd find Harold Fannin for 25 yards. Browns in business. Then you get it to Jerry Jeudy, who makes a couple guys miss. And now we're at the Ravens 30 with an opportunity. Shedeur would take a couple of shots in the end zone, just missing Isaiah Bond. He spun out of a sack, threw it down the field just a little too deep for Bond, who had broken free in the end zone. And then he threw a perfect ball to Gage Larvidan, but the quarterback of the Ravens, Chidobe Awuzie, was able to knock it away. A couple of incompletions later, and unfortunately, this game was over. But for the Browns, you're getting a historic season out of Myles Garrett. Absolutely historic. This guy's already got 15 sacks on the season. He's over 20 tackles for a loss. He led the league last year with 22 tackles for loss. He had 5 more of those today. The Browns had 10 as a team. So the defense continuing to make plays. You won the turnover battle 3-1. But yet the Browns could not get the win. And so it's going to go back to the offense. And we'll see Dillon Gabriel knocked out of this game with a head injury. The Browns lost both tackles in this game as it went on. So it's been tough for that offense. They are going to have to find a way when they hit the road and head to Las Vegas next weekend to get this offense going if this team wants to get some wins. We'll have full breakdown for you on Cleveland Browns Daily tomorrow at 3 p.m. And man, the Browns had an opportunity to take down the Ravens. They were ahead the majority of the game, 16-10 into that fourth quarter, but unfortunately could not seal the deal and get the win.